Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of my channel. I'm the anime sensei and I'm not going to waste your time talking about who I am and what I want to do. The only thing that you guys need to know is that I'm your average boy that loves anime and I decided to create a channel to talk about anime. So without further ado, let's start with the actual video because that's why you click it on the video. To start the list, I'm going to talk about none other than Saitama from One Punch Man. And not putting Saitama on the list would be a sin, because the guy is super strong. Well, saying super strong is an understatement, because he is extremely strong and extremely fast. He's not the smartest, but well, it's at least average. Saitama is so strong that he can defeat any enemy with just one punch. Well, there is Boros, who took more than one punch to defeat, but Boros is just an exception. Saitama can even destroy a mountain with just one punch, but it wasn't any ordinary punch. It wasn't a normal punch or a serious punch. Saitama was training with Janus, and when he was about to punch Janus, he stops his punch right in front of Janus' face. And just with that impact, it was enough to pulverize the mountain that was behind Janus. There is also that moment when Boros kicks Saitama and sends him to the moon. And with just a little jump, Saitama comes back, leaving a big crater on the surface of the moon. Next on the list is Diobrando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I'm not going in depth with Dio's backstory, but if you guys want me to do a video talking just about Dio or any other character, just leave a comment. But moving on. Dio was just a human. He was smart and handsome. And very bad too. However, at some point, he turned himself into a vampire and became almost immortal. He isn't immortal because there are two things that can kill Dio, and those things are the sunlight and ammo. Besides becoming almost immortal, Dio also became stronger and faster, and even gained the ability to freeze the blood of his foes. This was just in part 1. In part 3, Dio comes back and now he has the power of a stand. And just the name of his stand is enough to make us think that it is a strong stand. The name of Dio's stand is Zawardo. I'm very bad at this, I don't know how to say it. Basically, the ability of his stand is to stop time. But as if that were not enough, Dio's stand is very strong and fast. Well, you can ask, why didn't you put Jotaro on the list instead of Dio? Their stand have basically the same power, but Dio is a vampire and Jotaro is just a normal human with the power of a stand. That's why I choose Dio over Jotaro, and because I prefer Dio over Jotaro. I'm going to get hate for saying this, but I hate this character. Well, hate is a strong word. I don't like him that much. But he is strong. Not as strong as Saitama, but he is strong. I'm talking about none other than Goku from Dragon Ball. There isn't too much to say about Goku. He's a guy that loves to fight with strong opponents, and that makes him stronger. He's always training, and when he's not training or fighting, he is eating. Along the Dragon Ball series, Goku attained various forms, from Kaioken to Super Saiyan God. I think that he also has Ultra Instinct, but I'm sorry if I'm mistaken, but I'm not that big of a fan of Dragon Ball, so again, I'm sorry if I'm being incorrect. I also heard that Goku is so strong that he can even destroy a planet. And that, to me, is a good enough reason to put him on the list. Next on the list is a character that, just like Goku, has a lot of forms. This character is none other than Ishigo Kurusaki from Bleach. Every race that exists in this anime, Ishigo is that race. He is human, he is a Shinigami, he is a Quincy, he even is a Vassal Lord. He is everything, and because of that, he has various forms, and with each form, he becomes stronger. In the beginning of the anime, Ishigo is just a normal human. Well, he was already very athletic. Then he gains his Shinigami powers that make him even stronger. Then he learns how to use his Bankai. And then, when he was supposedly to be dead, he comes back to life and transforms into a Vassal Lord. And beats the living hell out of poor Ulquiorra. To defeat the main villain, he gains a new form, Final Getsuga Tensho, and that form makes him incredibly strong. And then, at the end of the anime, he gains another form, Fullbringer form. And I'm going to give a little spoiler for those that haven't read the manga, but Ishigo now has a different Shinigami form. I think that it is a Shinigami form. And now he has two swords, and we can even see the traits of all the races that Ishigo is. For example, the horn from his Vassal form on one side of its head. And since we are in Bleach, I have to put this character on the list. And this character is none other than Sosuke Aizen. Let me just say that Aizen is the man. He's smart. He managed to control everything in the shadows, even making everyone believe that he was actually dead. He's good looking. He's very strong, and if those things weren't enough, he has a tremendous amount of spiritual energy. Aizen is so strong that he didn't need to use his Bankai to defeat his opponents. He just needed his Shikai. And what makes his Shikai so amazing, you may ask? Well, Aizen can create perfect illusions with his Shikai, and that's all it takes to defeat his opponents. While the captains thought that they were fighting Aizen, they were actually fighting each other. You think you're stabbing Aizen? No, you are stabbing your ally. Even Ishigo wasn't able to get the job done in his final Getsuga Tensho form. Urahara intervened in the end to defeat Aizen. Well, Aizen was in his hollow form having a hard time against Ishigo. But what's important is that Ishigo didn't get the job done and needed help in the end. The next character on the list is All Might from Boku no Hero Academia. And there isn't too much to say about All Might. He is very strong because of his quirk. Since his quirk was transferred from user to user, it has been stockpiling power, and because of that, All Might was very strong, because now he is retired and is the symbol of weakness to me. But that's my opinion. The next character on the list is the guy that made what All Might is today. This guy is the reason that All Might retired, and I'm talking about none other than All for One from Boku no Hero Academia. This guy has everything that All Might has, and even more. He's very strong because of his quirk. Basically, his quirk lets him steal other quirks. You have a quirk that makes you physically stronger, All for One will steal it. You have a quirk that makes you very fast, he will steal your quirk. If All for One wants a quirk, he will steal that quirk. And on top of that, he can use multiple quirks at the same time. And now, to finish the list, I saved the strongest character of them all for last. The strongest anime character is none other than Beelzebub. And I'm not talking about Beelzebub from Helltaker or Baby Bill. I'm talking about Beelzebub from Yondemasu yo Azazel-san. I'm sorry if my Japanese isn't that great. And I'm also sorry for my English, but that's what you get. This guy is so strong that he can immobilize his foes with just one look. This extremely OP power consists in making people want to poop. I'm not kidding. Just by looking at someone, Beelzebub makes them desperately want to poop. And in my opinion, that makes him the strongest character of any shonen series or any other OP anime character. Not even Saitama stands a chance against him. Not even Goku that can destroy a planet. To Beelzebub, that's nothing. Saitama is going to punch him. If Beelzebub looks at Saitama, he won't be able to punch him because of the urge to poop. Goku is going to use his Kamehameha. How will he do it if he wants desperately to poop? No one can fight if they want to poop. Even Dio that can stop time won't be able to defeat Beelzebub because he will waste time to poop. Without a doubt, Yuichi Beelzebub is the strongest anime character of them all. And that's all for this video, guys. I know it's a short video, but I'm still learning how to do these things. I will try to improve in future videos, but I hope you guys support me by subscribing and clicking on the like button. And I hope to see you guys on my next crappy video. So keep watching anime and see you guys next time. Bye!